Okay, guys, so even from the short that I had already made, informing you guys of the Deobra Redden guy who jumped over Clark Kent flew, freaking linebacker flew over the judge's bench to attack the 60-year-old judge in Clark County, Las Vegas, city of sin. He is getting destroyed right now by a new judge who is also an older female, older white lady, while he's surrounded by 5 different cops in what people were calling like an old school slave mask, which is absolutely crazy. They did make a comparison. The comparison looks similar. I can't fault it. I don't think I'm going to throw it up here. If I find it, I'll throw it up. I don't know. It kind of it shouldn't be against, it's history. It's not against any terms, right? I don't think so, but the mask is right there. He's wearing it. It's a spit shield. So, freaking prisoners that aren't going crazy or that are going crazy don't spit or try to bite one of the policemen or the judges or whoever. It stops them so they don't go rabid and bite you, right? So he is freaking getting slayed right here, and we're just doing a summary right now, so stick with me. We're doing a little summary. We're gonna go over it. I'm getting caught up as well because everybody already knew what was gonna happen. You're going to mess with a law enforcement person, and then you're going to get destroyed. They're going to throw the book at you, mostly to just set an example and just for payback. So you hurt their buddy. So now you're screwed. I mean, just don't attack judges. I mean, what? What is this?
Across the courtroom, and attacking a judge was back in court today, facing the same judge that he just attacked last week. Let's take you into that court now for a sentencing hearing that happened earlier today.
Page 34. State Nevada versus Deobra Redden.
And that's even absolutely worse. I thought it was a different judge. I was looking at the names. It looked different, but he's facing the same judge. So he's screwed. He's absolutely screwed. I mean, he's screwed. How are you going to face this? How are you going to attack me? And then now you're coming back. Oh, it's payback time. You already know it's payback time. You already know he's going to get the hammer. The band hammer is coming to you. You're not seeing the light of day. You attacked the judge, man, and then you're going against the same judge. You better have the best lawyer, pro bono, something. Somebody needs publicity because you're about to get handled.
Speaking 373-697.
Look at that. Yeah. Oh, is he smiling? Hey, if he's happy. I mean, I guess he's getting all the fame. So maybe the fame, like he's getting a little spotlight, like all the murderers have the fangirls and stuff. Maybe he's feeling a little bit of that because I don't know what. Maybe you lose it a little bit when you're like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going away for life after that. I know what I did was kind of wilding, so I'm kind of screwed. As well as most stuff.
Mr. Almace's here now.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Dude, look how many freaking law enforcement dudes are just around this guy, just waiting. What is that? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think there might be one in the back right there. 8. Just ready, like, please. Please.
All right, this is now for the continuation of Mr. Redden's sentencing. When we were last here, arguments were concluded and the court had begun to pronounce sentence when an incident occurred. An incident initiated by Mr. Redden preventing the court from completing sentencing. That is his full purpose for today's hearing. And
yeah, but that is definitely the same judge. Oh, God. Oh.
The other issues that may arise from the events that occurred last Wednesday will be handled at a future date by a different court. For purposes of the record, I want to make it clear that I am not changing or modifying the sentence I was in the process of imposing last week.
Dang, she's like making it clear. But there's no way. I think, because we're about to see something else here in a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to shut up. Let's keep going.
Before I was interrupted by defendant's actions. I am making my calendar page from that day an exhibit for the court that as it existed the moment I walked in, from prior to anything happening, nothing's been changed. indicating the sentence I intended to impose. Oh, I agree with that for a moment. All right, that being said, in accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court does now sentence you in addition to the $25 administrative assessment fee, $150 DNA fee, the $3 DNA administrative assessment fee, and $250 indigent defense fee, 19 to 48 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. How much benefit time served does he have?
She's going against, yeah, obviously what the thing says is Redden sentenced to 19 to 48 months in an unrelated case. Like, cause I was like, oh, those little fees don't sound too bad. Maybe he's getting let off the hook. Maybe he let her see how precious life was and helped her out. I don't know what's going on here.
It's 0 days. He was on probation when he committed the offense and was revoked on probation to serve the jail time October 25th. That time it expired at about the time of the plea. So
0 days credit. Mr. Alasi, if that's different, let us know. We'll fix it.
I will.
The motion to quash that for is moved at this point. And for the record, I just reflexively wrote 0 days credit to serve on the notes. Consider what I just said. So that is in addition as of right now.
That's correct. The probation case number just for the records.
You see, they even got the little red things on his hand, so you can't even like try to grab anything or punch anybody. It's going to be like little mittens hitting your face.
C370775.
Thank you.
I want to welcome my guest for this hour, criminal defense attorney Josh Schiffer. And good for her, Josh, back up there doing her job as the judge.
Behavior during the sentencing, but the behavior of that underlying case, which he was convicted of. So I totally support and impress.
Did you notice the orange or pink? I think they're probably orange, although it was hard to tell.
Anyways, guys, so yeah, that was that, right? So he goes and he's just getting sentenced from before. So that was the prior judge just finishing out her duties for that case that she didn't get to finish, obviously. So now, with that out of the way, we move into the next one right here, which says, remember the guy who jumped at the judge? Here's the new judge, and she's not playing around.
Have you been given a copy of the criminal complaint this morning?
Yes, I have been given one.
You're being charged with count 1, attempt murder, victim 60 years of age or older, a felony.
Hey.
Count 2, battery on a protected person resulting in substantial bodily harm, victim 60 years of age or older, a felony. Count 3, extortion by threat, a felony. Count 4, intimidating a public officer, a felony.
Felony.
Count 5,
Felony.
6, 7, 8, and 9 are all battery on an officer.
It's like a felony, a felony, a felony, a felony. It's like, dang, hit the felony, Jack. She's Oprah over here just throwing out, you get a felony, you get a felony, but it's all going to one person. I mean, but he had to have known that was going to happen. Like, I mean, he's such a good guy. He turned over a new leaf, but you know, I finished my probation. Now I'm about to leap over. Now you just got life pretty much with 18,000 felonies on your head. I mean, it's definitely not even worth it. You might as well just done your time. You saw before in the previous case, he just had the 18 to 48 months. Now he's going to pretty much be in jail forever.
Same name.
Not worth it.
Oh, and by the way, I do not know any of the other victims named in the criminal complaint. Those are all felony offenses. Count 10,
Damn.
performance of act or neglect of duty and willful or wanton disregard of safety or persons of property resulting in substantial bodily harm or death, a felony. Battery on a protected person, count 11, that's a gross misdemeanor offense. Count 12, battery by a prisoner, a felony. Count 13, unlawful act related to human excrement or bodily fluid, a felony.
I don't know. See, that's why he had the stuff on, because all the bodily fluid stuff. That's crazy. Man. What you doing? And they took the freaking slave mask off of his face too, and now they just got him. They're just holding him. There's still like 17 dudes around this.
Occurring on January 3rd of 2024. Do you understand these charges?
I understand.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need a full book review of all those charges you have against me. So yeah, guys, we already saw this coming. Fastest way to get life in prison like that is essentially, he's not gonna get any bond. Maybe because of like he went viral with it, obviously, so maybe a little bit of a sore attention, but that could be also a negative thing. You went viral, so now everybody's seeing you. They saw the case that you were the fake case you were trying to put on, just saying like, oh, I completed probation or whatever. I'm a changed person. And then you go leap over into the judge and attack the judge, who then, kudos to the judge, got back and still finished her job. And she's like, well, she had her crew with her. She had like 17 policemen with her. So she's going to be perfectly fine. But kudos to her. Luckily, she wasn't like injured. So she could get back on the job. Yeah, to nobody was this a surprise. You were going to get destroyed coming back to the courtroom and trying to handle, like, dude, you're going to get destroyed. Like, you're not getting out of it. But you may get some kudos in the actual jail system. I mean, maybe that's why he was smiling in the previous video, because no, he might come out with a rap song now. It's going to be all popular and shit. But anyways, guys, there's no like super lessons learned here. So don't jump over the judge's bench and attack the judge, and you won't get 18 different felonies. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. F around and find out. Peace.